Demonic! What the hell happened here? Neill Blomkamp, the guy who wowed us with District 9, Elysium, and Chappie, co-founder of Oats Studios, one of the most elite VFX houses on the planet. The man who once seemed poised to reignite the Alien franchise dropped a supernatural sci-fi horror hybrid back in 2021, and everybody hated it. I missed it at the time, but it came to mind recently, so I had to check it out. Ask myself, is it really as bad as everyone says? Now, I hope you know by now, I wouldn't be talking about a film here at all if I didn't think it was worthy of your attention. I'm not one of those meanies. I don't write nasty reviews. I don't write hit pieces just to get me some clicks. No, I celebrate horror and horror practitioners here. So yeah, Demonic is a really good horror movie, a merging of the psychological and possession subgenres delivered in a tangy techno horror glaze. So why did it bomb? Why did critics and even Blomkamp's most ardent supporters turn their back on Demonic? Well, I've talked before about how films don't exist in a creative vacuum. And in this case, it's a shame because I honestly believe that Demonic suffers most significantly simply from being a Neill Blomkamp film. If it had been released by another filmmaker, or if Blomkamp had released it under a pseudonym, I'm certain it would not have been so savagely maligned. See, Blomkamp's previous films leaned heavily into top-tier VFX. Blomkamp has become synonymous with this kind of chilling, breathtaking cinema. By contrast, Demonic is grounded, gritty, and comparatively intimate. It's the kind of story that doesn't require the kind of spectacular eye candy we've come to expect from a Neill Blomkamp affair, and so it never materializes. The special effects they do use are primarily to create this sort of simulated reality where individuals can interact as conscious avatars. It is glitchy as fuck. Subpar to what most video gamers experience on the reg. So what gives, right? Blomkamp, you have $1 million, an entire studio. You know, why did you do that? Because he wanted to, he chose to. Remember, this film doesn't take place in a dystopian future. This film takes place in 2021. It's the first time he's done that in a feature film, right? So it doesn't make sense. We've been brainwashed by movies like The Cell to think that virtual reality is going to be indistinguishable from actual reality. That's just not the case, man. That's not realistic. It'll never be that good. So there was a reason Blomkamp chose to use this weird, glitchy laptop style of graphics. Oh, but it wasn't what we wanted from Oats Studio. Yeah, but do you see what I did? Instead of complaining that the film wasn't what I wanted it to be, I asked myself, why did the filmmaker do that? And in doing so, I began something called creative discourse. And it's fun.